Thank you all for coming out despite the messy, slushy, lovely weather we've had today. I am very pleased to be here. I'm Catherine Ross, the Executive Director of the Center for Teaching and Learning, and we are thrilled to be celebrating 10 years of Provost-funded grants. And to that end, I am very happy to introduce you to Senior Vice Provost Soulaymane Kachani, who will be speaking on behalf of the Interim Provost, Dennis Mitchell. Senior Vice Provost Kachani oversees the development of Columbia University's teaching, learning, and innovation strategies, supporting schools, colleges, departments, and he spearheads initiatives to enable the university to accelerate the expansion of its innovation in online and hybrid offerings. He also chairs the Provost Working Group on Generative AI. He has led the establishment of the Center for Teaching and Learning, which was founded in 2015, and he oversees these Provost Teaching and Learning Innovation Grants. So it is really wonderful to have him here to speak to us on this 10th anniversary of that program. These grants have enabled faculty from across all of the schools at Columbia to engage in developing new educational methods, using new technologies in their classrooms, and really creating the kind of learning that students expect and want. So, and that accomplishment is exactly what we are celebrating today. So please join me in welcoming Senior Vice Provost Kachani.
Welcome everyone to the 9th annual celebration of Teaching and Learning Symposium. I'm really delighted to be here today with a community of educators who are dedicated to advancing teaching and learning at Columbia. As Catherine mentioned, this year's symposium marks an important anniversary both for the Office of the Provost and the Center for Teaching and Learning. We are celebrating 10 years of teaching innovation funded by the Provost Teaching and Learning Grants. Launched in 2014, the grants have provided funding for faculty looking to integrate new educational methods and technologies into their courses in order to improve the student learning experience. And since then, we have funded almost 300 projects for faculty throughout our campuses in a wide variety of disciplines and topics. We had the pleasure of hearing from some of these faculty at today's panel and during the online symposium panels that we have had over the past 2 weeks. One recent theme that has emerged in the past year is the integration and impact of generative AI tools in teaching and learning. For example, at the February 1st panel, interdisciplinary faculty who received the Solaire Seed Grant shared their investigation of ChatGPT as a learning support tool in the real estate finance course. And on February 7th, we heard both from a faculty member who teaches MBA students who is using generative AI to create art to deliver concrete lessons of inclusive leadership, and from a classics faculty who discussed his new course, Aristotle and AI, Thinking Tools from Antiquity to Today. In addition to purposefully incorporating technology into teaching, many past grants have also centered on promoting equity and inclusion, both in and out of the classroom environment. For example, today's panelists have received grants over the years focused on everything from empowering students through project-based learning in engineering to addressing weight bias to improve healthcare for people with obesity, to applying a power, race, oppression, and privilege lens throughout the Columbia School of Social Work curriculum. It has been wonderful to hear from these faculty reflect back on the arc of their journeys as innovators and to share how their practices have evolved since receiving these grants. These panelists represent just a slice of the fascinating and deeply impactful work of our faculty that have done so much to transform their courses and pedagogies. And here today in the audience, we have with us many other grant awardees from the past 10 years. I would like to take a moment to thank you all for joining us to celebrate this special occasion, despite the inclement weather, and for all the work you have done to improve teaching and learning at Columbia. Please join me in a big round of applause to celebrate our awardees from the past 10 years. I hope you will have a chance to mingle during the reception and to learn from one another and inspire one another. And if you have not yet applied for a Provost Teaching and Learning grant, I'm really happy to announce that as of this afternoon, this coming year's request for proposal is open. So please go ahead, schedule some time to meet with our wonderful colleagues from the CoTL and start working on your proposal and submit to our RFP for the next cycle. And before we move to the reception, I would like to take this moment to recognize our wonderful leader of the Center for Teaching and Learning, Catherine Ross. As many of you know, Catherine has announced that she will be retiring on June 30th. And, you know, we are so grateful to you, Catherine, for your leadership over the past 7 years of the Center for Teaching and Learning. We would not have been able to do it without you. Thank you so much, Catherine. Please have some food and, look forward to another exciting year of teaching innovation. Thank you.